So I just made a recording. Um, I wanted to make another one, so here it is. I was thinking about it, and I was like, I don't know about you guys. I don't know about you INFJs, but for me, I need like an orderly environment to function. If there's too much chaos or disorder or disorganization going on around me, I have a tendency to stress out or like get anxiety. I was thinking like why do I get like that? And it goes down to, I think it's sensory overload. You know what I mean? Because our minds are able to like absorb so much information on various levels and degrees. Like when there's too much going on around us, we have a tendency to just almost like shut down because I think, like I said, it's sensory overload, and then we go into self preservation mode. That is my theory on it. And the same applies to overly socializing. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I don't socialize outside of work. At work, I put on my hat and put on my uniform. And you know what I mean? We're all like actors on a stage, right? And I'm not saying that I act and the things that I do are fake or superficial. I try to be completely authentic and sincere in every moment. And depending on you, you get to see a different side of me or a different angle of me. And I think it depends on like my relationship with you. So, a surface level relationships, I tend to come off as goofy and fun and helpful and goofy, like super goofy. Like facial expressions and dance emotions, super duper goofy on a surface level. And I have no problem going up to strangers, having conversation with them, you know. At work, encounter many people. I have the ability to strike up a conversation with them based on their level of comfort. Because some people don't want to talk. And I respect that. Like, if they don't want to talk or they don't want to meet me at a certain place, then that's how far the conversation's going to go. But anyhow, um, as you go deeper aspects of me, um, I get highly intellectual, and I think when you go deeper than that, people get to see like the emotional aspect of me. But like I said, it just depends. It depends on the person I'm with, the level of, I don't want to say, yeah, I guess it is trust. If it depends on how safe I feel with you. If I feel safe with you, then you're able to like penetrate the deeper regions and barriers of me. But overall, surface level, super goofy, um, super like playful and fun, random dance sessions and dirty jokes. Yeah, I hang out down the alley, whatever. Anyhow, you either hang out down the alley or you don't. I think whatever. I have like a really weird sense of humor, and and it's a really weird sense of humor. I can't even really describe it, but most people tend to like it, and if you don't, then tomato tomato. um, yeah. So I guess that's what it is. The deeper you go, the darker it gets. And that's where creation stem from anyway, right? The void, that dark place that we're so afraid of. There's nothing to be afraid of. Anyhow, I think when you garner the courage to enter the dark place, um, you your level of understanding and awareness increases. You know what I mean? Because you can kind of see more clearly what everything is about. Anyhow, I don't know if I'm making sense, but anyway, going back to sensory overload, I can't do it. I think when I was younger, I had a higher threshold for it, but as I get older, I just can't do it. And when even at my job, like I can socialize for like a certain extent, and then afterwards, I need to kind of like um, go back into my little shell of a space, and be left alone in silence so that I can process all the information that I garnered throughout the day, you know? And I'm not even talking about like information just on the internet or from a book. I'm talking about just energetic information that I'm being bombarded with from every angle. It takes a lot of energy to process that stuff. And because I am highly attuned and highly sensitive, I am sensitive to everything around me. That's why I think I prefer like little to no people around me, and there are little to no people in my inner circle. I prefer a clean environment because then there's less to process around me, and it just makes life easier. And that's why we like silence, and that's why we like alone time, and that's why we need to decompress because we need to process everything that we encounter throughout the day. Yeah. It's kind of foreign to me how people can just shake it off. Or like extroverted lifestyle. I just don't get that. I don't know how well, actually I do get it. But that's a different subject that I do not care to cover, really. Anyhow, I'm gonna stop talking. I feel like seriously, after I make a video, I just don't know what came out of my mouth because whatever came out of my mouth is what came out of my mouth. It was not planned. It was not premeditated. Just super random awesomeness in real time. And if you get it, you get it. You don't, you don't. Either way, it's okay. Thanks for watching. And I'm wishing you a beautiful day. Amen.